Hello, Greaseballs, and welcome to the Grease, where we overanalyze RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars
Yes!
Season 1.
Do you know how fucking long I have been waiting for Global All Stars to premiere and just happen? I'm so fucking. It's been probably 2 years since NET dropped about it.
Yeah, it's been teased for a while.
Oh,
Ugh!
shockingly excited.
I am your host, Princess Capella, joined today by none other than Joshita.
Hi! Another season. Didn't we just get 4 in a row last week? We had 4 seasons airing last week.
I don't know what gay just has it out for me specifically because I can't keep up. Do you remember how much you used to have to wait for Drag Race?
Yeah, I think the last time we had to wait really was after season 8, but between season 8 and or 7 and 8, and then we had All Stars after 8. It was a very long time ago when we had to wait for Drag Race.
I remember just season 6 was the first season I watched live, as it was airing, and I remember just being every week watching every episode just over and over
Yes.
and waiting. Oh my god. And I used to watch illegal live streams on Justin TV, which is what Twitch was before it was. Oh my god. Whoever was hosting those, you're iconic.
Thank you. I hope you're alive out there. We go from that to having enough queens on international spin-off franchises to do an entire season of that. The karma of the gays is turning around.
Who going into this are your standouts? Let's talk about entering the main stage. Who are you loving that you know you're gonna love? Who are you loving because of what their entrance look was? How are you feeling?
Soa de Muse. Oh my god, I'm so fucking happy that she is on this season. She's absolutely one of my most favorite modern Drag Race girls, even though she was a couple seasons ago. But sis, I fucking love Soa de Muse, and incredibly excited to see what Tessa and Vanity bring. I think Tessa out of the entire cast is the only non-finalist. So I'm excited to see what somebody like that can bring to this. With Vanity, she was on Sweden, which is probably one of the least watched franchises. I just want to see the more the culture, the differences. I'm so excited for the girls who I don't know a lot about yet.
I love that you're coming here with statistics. Leave it to Joshita. Massive, huge fan of Pythia. I love a kooky, spooky girl. Queen Kong.
Oh, powerhouse.
Yes. I was a really big fan of Athena on her season as well.
I love her style and her aesthetic.
Can we discuss perhaps for a moment I'm unapologetically going to be extremely biased towards Alyssa Edwards because, mama, this is the queen, the icon. I mean, our show is named after Alyssa.
If you're going to pick the queen from America who is going to represent us the best and doesn't have a crown yet, who else is going to be number 1?
100% in this actual Olympics of drag. This is the Olympics of Drag Race. There is no other queen I would want to represent America. Absolutely Alyssa Edwards.
Miranda Lebrão, I loved Brazil. Even in these first 2 episodes, I'm liking her even more than I liked her on pretty much all of Brazil. So I'm really excited to see how it comes through. And that could just be me being culturally ignorant. And I only watched Brazil once, but it was really good.
I love Drag Queen. She's not here.
She's not here. Oh my god, it's starting to thunderstorm again. I'm panicked.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, if we suddenly look different, it's because Joshita lost power and we had to record a different time.
God.
Okay, bitch, well then let's get into it. Talent show, day number 1, starting off, Queen Kong, sing and dance number. What did you think?
This is definitely kind of what I was hoping. I don't want to say this is what I expected, because this is not bad in any way. I was hoping that Queen would come in and just be stamp, this is my fucking competition. And she did just that, I think. She had a very Beyonce-esque performance.
I literally said, we have Beyonce at home.
Yes, it was so, she lifted the dancer up.
Oh my fucking God.
The only thing that I will say about anything about Queen for both of these episodes is there are moments where her polish is a little unpolished. You know what I mean?
It's the down under effect.
Yeah. Other than that, though, amazing, amazing performance. I do have Queen Kong and All Right Mama.
I have her right in Slayana. I thought she did such a great job just bringing that energy. I fucking loved.
Right in my fucking Slayana.
On our runway for the first night, the Garden of Eden. I thought this was pretty. I really liked this hair, and this color was nice. You know, a lot of people kind of went with a tree theme for Garden of Eden, but still agrees.
Yeah, I do like this as well. I like the kind of bush tree aesthetic that she did. I like this one a lot. It's a Grease for sure. We have Miranda Lebrão from Brasil. And this bitch decided she was going to come in and do a trapeze number performance, which is so, like, different. And, like, okay, it's, like, kind of along the same vein as, like, the fabric or, like, the big ring. But, like,
Yeah.
still we haven't seen this one yet. It was campy. I loved the little, like, Rio de Janeiro music that was in the background. Her little touches really kind of brought it together for me when the coat fell on the ground and she screamed and she flipped the girls off. It was so cute. I did want to see what happened to her wig because she started with a really spiky thing and then it was gone. Super, super fun to watch. I do have Miranda and All Right Mama this week.
I just hated the look that she was wearing.
It was weird.
I hated her, like, red little feet that were, oh my God. Like, and I don't know how you remedy that because I'm assuming you have to be, like, barefooted for trapeze. I don't know, so that you're, like, sticking. Just the whole look. I just hated it so much, if I'm being honest. And it really took away from it for me, so I have this embodied as a fashion. I don't know, I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry. On the runway for Garden of Eden, I actually like this, like, face hole cutout moment with the snake kind of going. It gives me very Sasha Velour vibes. I think she looks really good. I'm greasing this.
I thought it was really cool. I love the detail of the snake, like, eating her arm. That was so cool. Yeah, it was kind of a different take with, like, those references that are immediately recognizable as Garden of Eden. Definite Grease. It was so cool. Next we have Kitty Scott Claus. This is another queen that I really like. I love her energy. She's super fun, really funny. And she was live singing, which, you know, I always give kudos to people for live singing. That's, like, fucking scary.
Yeah.
And this is where we start to get into what the fuck is happening on this episode with the audio.
I know. It was like, why did they do that?
I am by no means an audio engineer. I mean, our audio fucking sucks, quite frankly.
But, like, this is a production company.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Like, all the vocals were so quiet for anybody who was singing. And there were also, like, weird audio cues happening if you, like, really were listening. Like, what the fuck was going on? But I think that she did better than the way that it kind of seemed. Because she sounded a little bit off, but I think it was just the vocals were so quiet that you're hearing so much of the backing track. So I still have her in All Right Mama.
Because you could hear it wasn't just support vocals that the track was playing. It was, like, the full vocal. Just quiet. So it, like, even if she was, like, you know, a quarter of a beat off, like, from the vocals on the track. Yuki, shut up! Even if she was, like, a quarter of a beat off with, like, the track vocals, it was so pronounced that it was like, wait, why are they even playing? If she's gonna go sing live, let her fucking sing live. So I was, kind of like, ugh, about that. But she did sound good. I could tell that if you just took the backing track away, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
I do have her, and it was funny. It was campy. Not me being a pop star.
Yeah.
But is it fashion this week for me?
On the runway, this is a pumpkin. I'm sorry.
This
is a pumpkin.
I fucking hate this look.
It's fine. Nooch. Just pumpkin.
Even still, like, even with her, it's like, oh, I'm doing English Rose. Like, no. No, it looks like a cactus flower. I hate it. Gross.
Hated it.
Gross.
Atina Likis. Okay, did you understand when you first watched Athena's talent show? Did you say, "Oh, I get it"?
Was I supposed to get something?
I feel like we all were.
Okay.
And I don't know quite what that was, but like it was
I
confusing.
thought it was just like the joke was that it was kind of bad.
That is a bad joke. I was confused. I was a little bit let down. I thought it was funny when she had like the Michelle thingies, but like it was so weird. I actually have this in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Cut your fucking wigs up.
The hair was rotten.
After they took the wig off?
Both. Even before, it was just like so. It was very, very dry. Kind of like your vagina. Okay, sorry.
I would have had it if I wasn't drinking.
Had to. I got you, girl. It's okay. Maybe there was like a joke that I was missing. I thought it was okay. Girl, and they are milking those pink feather fans. There was what, like four fucking girls that were all using them. Mama. The Michelle thing was cute. I have it in But Is It Fashion?
But is it?
But is it?
But tis. Okay, and now the runway.
Yes.
I do love this look. I like the kind of like almost like watercoloriness to like the skirt part of it. And that the hair is like tied to her like under the ropes and she's got the gag in. You're giving a little bit bondage, you're giving kink, you're giving mixing that with like religion. I will kill for that. This is a big grease.
It's so hot. Like she looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it does evoke, like, the skirt does evoke, like, kind of imagery of religiosity and, yeah, like, painterly, very just, it was smart, the way that she did it. Definite grease. Religiosity. Nextly, we have Soa de Muse. Again, you couldn't fucking hear what she was saying, which was, like, so annoying. Yeah. And I will say, though, that singing live, especially in French, is like a cheat code. It's just, I don't know. We're two French so, like, anything French, we're going to be like, oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah, oh my God, so good.
I really liked it when she, like, ripped off her boobs and she had those little pierced nipple things.
Boobs!
Oh my God. It was, like, it was really cute. I have her in the top of But Is It Fashion?
Like I said, she's, like, my biggest excitement coming in because I love Soa, and this is almost 1-to-1 her talent show on France season 1, except it had some backing track, and the backing track I don't think it helped any because it was loud and it was like drowning her actual vocals out, which generally are good, and she like everything sort of has to be on for her like mood to kind of come across and for the whole thing to go well. And I just think there are pieces here and there that weren't there. I do have her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Cut your fucking wigs up.
The runway, I don't know. What do you think?
I like that it was a different take because everybody's kind of going with either Eve or like a garden. So I like that she went with the like Lilith angle of being more of a kind of sorceress. I did like that it was a different take, so it's a grease for me.
Yeah, I like it too. I just feel like it might... It's just like... Ugh. It's like just something she suited up in. And I don't know. I'm still going to give it a little baby grease. Alyssa Edwards. And for her talent show, she did like a aerobics, sort of like jazzercise, tongue pop, fucking flash dance moment.
Flash dance.
Bitch. Like right on our alley. Come on. Yes. And the entire performance was so high energy. It was so Alyssa. It was so like put together. It was amazing. And then the very end of it was so good when she pulled the chain and got drenched in water. Cherry right on fucking top. It was amazing, and I do have her in Slayana this week.
Slayana all day.
Good. Otherwise, we were gonna be fighting.
The fighting would have happened.
Her talent show was winning, doing the best, being the most, being that girl, that diva. Yeah. Like this. Oh my god. You remember that song Tongue Pop that she did? Make that tongue pop. Make that. That doesn't fucking exist anywhere, by the way.
Really? You can't
Because
find
I
it?
just saw her live on her like Glitz and Giggles thing, and I was like, oh, I should force my partner to listen to this song on the drive there.
Yeah.
And it like doesn't fucking exist anywhere. And then also like the flash dance thing, Joshita and I used to in college. And I do not know how this started, but we would throw water on ourselves and on each other and on other people, and we called it flash dancing. And
completely sober.
and sometimes you would get like a whole pitcher of water and dump it. Like,
And we would be begging for it.
oh my god,
Please do it.
fucking
Please pour your
Jesus
drink on
Christ.
my head.
We were and are still rotted. But Alyssa, that was such a fucking amazing moment, and it just ultimate diva making her like making them clean all that shit up after.
Oh god.
Yes. Slayana.
Slayana all day.
And the runway.
Run wild.
Bitch.
Come on.
So beautiful. Just glam, glam, glam
Mhm.
to the maximum.
The drama of it all. Her face.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
she's
God.
living every time she comes out.
Absolute grease. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a huge Grease. This is very Alyssa. It's very the gaudy type of drag that she loves and brings. And yeah, big Grease. Big Grease for Alyssa. Huge, great week for Alyssa Edwards.
And so we'll quickly go through the girls who were not in the talent show but walked the runway.
Up next on the runway, we have Pythia. How do you say it when you just say it? Is it?
I
do you
think I
Pythia?
say Pythia.
I think I do too. I have to like mentally be like Pythia. Okay. Who came out in like the rotted apple sort of look. I love the face and everything. I just kind of don't like the body part. I don't like the outfit very much. I love the idea, but this does not look like a rotten apple to me. This looks like somebody just took 3 or 4 bites out of it, and it's fabulous. It's still sitting there glistening in the sun. If you want to do a rotten apple, do a fucking rotten apple. It's very well done, though. I'm still going to give it a Grease.
I love that it's more conceptual. What? I love that it's more conceptual. I feel like I still said that weird.
Conceptual.
I don't fucking know. Conceptual. Less literal. It's like very quirked up, which is very Pythia. Like she always has kind of a different take about everything, which I like. I'm kind of over these mouth spreader things. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, put your teeth away.
Put your fucking teeth away.
Okay.
You got gingivitis.
But it works with the outfit, so still agrees. Next is Tessa Testicle with the bimbo neon take of the Garden of Eon. Hello?
Bimbo
Eden.
neon.
Love the huge boobies. That's,
Pretty much as far as it goes.
it's kind of like the cheap version of what Athena
Manila.
was doing.
I was gonna say it's the cheap version of Manila's look from All Stars 4, the bunny look where she had the gag in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's, I don't know. I do like Tessa. I really enjoy her so far, but I'm not gonna grease this look. I'm gonna go ahead and nooch it.
Yeah, it's nooch territory.
Nelenia, as RuPaul says. Nelenia. She has, okay, listen, bitch. Nelenia has me. I love her aesthetic. I love her pussy. I love her. She's so cute. I love her accent. I love her personality. This look is amazing. I love that she did the whole thing where she like ripped the angel wings. The kind of like reveal dress. Not my favorite, but I still like everything overall and how different the first and the second look were. Grease.
Yeah, the first look was so good. And I'm just like wishing desperately that the reveal was something better because that's the ugliest fabric I've ever seen in my life. But it was like just so beautiful, the first look especially. So for real, Grease.
I did not, until I just read your little caption here, I did not fucking notice that she does not have shoes on.
The Galavaro. Yeah, she doesn't. I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
What a cunt move. Oh,
Yeah.
she's not on her heels though.
In this picture, she does not have shoes on.
Okay, can we just say Galavaro is so hot?
Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with her.
Her face is just like, beautiful. Like, how dare
Yeah.
you? This look, her face is so cut and so severe. Oh, she just like can turn these looks left and right, and she's like la dama peligrosa, so she's like the dangerous, like edgy, and I fucking love that. This look is no exception. Huge crease.
Really, really cool. And I feel bad that she probably spent so long getting into this for it to be shown for 5 fucking seconds. So excited to see more of Galavaro Grease.
Eva La Queen. In this look, I love the hair and makeup. The dress is kind of a big mess for me. It just is like, it's not ugly. I do like the colors of it. It's just like a little strange. I guess it could be the picture. I don't know. I'm gonna give this like a real baby Grease.
Another Tree of Life kind of look. I thought that the draping of the dress itself was really interesting. And also, it's made from coconut husks, which is like so cool.
Yeah.
I wish that the hair color matched the rhinestone color or vice versa.
Yeah.
That's like my only kind of critique. Yeah, still agrees. Finally is Vanity Vane. I honestly I like the reveal and I thought it was really funny. But I feel like the reveal look only worked because it was funny, because it's like, I mean,
it's pretty bad.
It's horrific.
It's pretty bad.
It's Voldemort with a foreskin on his ass. It's just a nooch.
Yeah, I can see the first look is interesting. I could see that being taken a little bit further and having a little bit more polish put together, and it could be a really good look. The reveal is not cute. It looks like she just it does not even a full look. It's just, I don't know. It's weird and strange, and why? I'm gonna give it a nooch as well.
While there are no bottoms this week, we ultimately have Alyssa Edwards and Queen Kong. And bitch, strap the fuck in for this lip sync.
Oh my god. Do you think that they were like, we're gonna have another Shut Up and Drive moment with a Rihanna song and Alyssa Edwards? And the lip sync was great. It was amazing. I think Queen won.
She pulled out more stunts for sure. She did her little like sideways barrel roll, which like I don't understand how that's possible through the laws of physics.
The physics of it all do not work in my brain. But it's still so cool. And there was a point where Vanity was like talking about it, and she was like, and Queen Kong just spinning through the air, and it's just like she said something silly, and it was like, that wasn't an English as a second language thing. Like, that's exactly how you explain what she just did.
But Alyssa's hair also.
Oh my god, it was so big.
Yes. Oh my god. I could see where you think that Queen Kong might have won, but I am going to disagree. Moving right along. There is a mini challenge in this episode. They did like the Soul Train.
Did anybody win anything?
Nelania won. Yes.
Nelania!
Eva looked stunning in quick drag. Gala was serving it. And Nelania did full pop star.
Every trick in the book.
I don't care. Like, I fully kind of live for Tessa walking around with her boobs on her dick.
And Tessa's like kind of the example of like what, like the good that this type of show can do for these queens, because like she lip synced 4 times on Germany. She was not a finalist. She didn't do that well. And like she has come back, and in the first 2 episodes we already have a great idea of her personality. She's one of the forefront people who comes to my mind first when we're talking about the show so far.
Night 2 talent show extravaganza begins with Pythia, a storybook number. It was cute, and you know, we have like a drag queen reading hour culture, so it was cute to kind of tie that in. And it was really different from everybody else. It was a little like, it was okay. I've got it in, but is it fashion?
I didn't necessarily think she presented a talent. I get that she made everything and she put herself in drag and everything, which takes talent, but like she didn't show us something specific, I don't think. It was cute, it was cheeky, but I've got it in Cut Your Wigs Up this week.
Cut your fucking wigs up.
On the runway, this like Britannia and the hair on her. But okay. Can we find a blacksmith or something to make these fucking props? Because I'm sick of cheap plastic props. Like, this outfit is so pretty, and then it's just like these big clunky kind of plastic
Yeah.
pieces. But I mean, yeah, absolute grease.
Yeah, I agree. There's a couple of the accoutrements that are like, ooh, that looks a little homemade. But I do
Yeah.
love this, that her hair looks amazing, face painted. Yeah, big grease on this one. And like, how hot is Pythia out of drag? Like, my God.
Hot.
Okay. Oh, up next we have Nelania.
Wow, I'm keeping that in.
Nelania killed me. She destroyed me with this performance. That long, beautiful blonde fucking wig that she had on. She tore that fucking stage up, dude. I was so happy. I was like living. I threw her into the ranks of Slayana this week because she killed it for me.
Slayana all day.
The song was really fun.
It was.
It was like so like Sailor Moon, and she had her little Italian, that Italian thing in there. And yeah, I mean, she fucking ate up that performance. It was so good. I also have her at Slayana.
Slayana all day.
Oh, I'm so happy. I was like, it's gonna be like, why the fuck did you put Nelania in Slayana?
The like pop princess isn't always my gig, but she's killing that.
Grease, love it. Slayana, whatever I'm giving her.
What did you think of her runway?
I do like it. It's not, I mean, it's not necessarily my like personal preference aesthetic, but it's polished. The wig looks really cool. I'm still gonna grease it. It's not, I mean,
It was cute. I actually really liked the first look that she came out in. And you couldn't tell right away that it was going to be a reveal. So that's always like appreciated. And the reveal itself was so just bubblegum, very, very cute, very kind of on brand. And it gave you a very good idea of who she is. So Grease. Just bubble. Next, Lee is Tessa Testicle.
I feel like she's the little sister. Like, don't you feel like she's a little sister on this cast?
Well, she's trying to get adopted by Alyssa, which I love.
Yes.
The song was weird. It was a mess kind of all over. I didn't hate it. It was strange. It looked like she was out of step at times. I've got her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Cut your fucking wigs up.
Yeah, it was.
Testicles tickle my duck. That's really stuck in my head though.
Yeah, it wasn't super entertaining or talented. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know. I did put it in Drag Delusion this week. But I have very different feelings about the runway. I love her runway. There's something about that complete circle thing that she's got on, like, as her corset. It is so visually like appealing to me.
It's
the
really
colors are amazing. The hair, huge grease on it. Circle thing that she's got.
Yeah, she looks really beautiful. I love the shape. I think her little shield looks good too. It doesn't look like just some cheap shit.
Fucking cheap shit.
Cheap shit. I am also like really obsessed with that. I think it's the like Frank or I don't know. What do they have? Doubloons or something? With her with her doubloon corset. I love that grease.
Eva La Queen from Drag Race Philippines. And she gave us a rice making tutorial. So, okay, and I do agree. I think she did great. She's one of the best of the week. But, like, talent, not there. Right? This wasn't a talent that she showed us. This is kind of the same thing as whoever I said that about. And then B, there was only kind of like one joke. Two jokes. One of them, I'm really into sword fighting right now, and then the end with the rice not being cooked. I just think, like, had the timing been off slightly, she would have not made the top 2 placement, in my opinion. I don't know. I do think she deserved it. I think it was funny. I think it was a great idea. I think the jokes, even though there was only 2, I think both of them were hard-hitting. So I do still have her in But Is It Fashion this week.
Okay. I thought you loved the Philippines.
I do love the Philippines.
As soon as this started and she was like, I'm going to show you how my ancestors made rice, I'm like, this better be a fucking rice cooker. Like, I was so excited. And if you're out there and you don't have a rice cooker, go buy one right now.
100%.
Because
100%.
I love rice, right? I love rice. And I didn't get a rice cooker until I was 30.
Bro.
I didn't think rice could be so good. So maybe I'm biased to love this because it featured one of my favorite things, which is a rice cooker. I thought it was really funny. There was a fucking dragon. I put it in Slayana.
Slayana all day.
Okay.
I feel like I was also really nice with the talent show because I love the talent shows. So for the Money Makes the World Go Round, she came out in what I thought was a trash can.
It looked so bad.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
But it could be just us because that could be a very recognizable Filipino thing.
You know what? I'm going to look it up right now because she said it was a bamboo...
Piggy bank.
Bamboo piggy bank. Okay.
Is it exactly what it is?
It looks almost exactly like that. It's just like a brown cylinder. So
uncultured fucks.
Okay, then work, mama. She was serving that.
Okay, work, mama. Kudos to you.
Oh my gosh. I liked the reveal though. I thought the nude was just a little bit off again.
But that ponytail, bitch. Come on.
And her face.
Oh, she's always bitch painted. I'm giving this a Grease too. Okay, you're next.
Yes, I am.
We're gonna discuss Princess now.
I fucking was so scared. Watching Galavaro, I was just like, she's going to die.
Dude.
And I love this outfit for the talent show. You know me, I love the like face kini, gimp mask kind of fetish gear. It was so hot and it was really good. It was really fucking good. And she had that stunt at the end. Bitch, Slayana.
Slayana all day.
Dude, she killed it. It was like so, like, this is porn. Like, I was like, we should not be watching this, but it was so good.
Gosh.
It was so good. And it was, like, sometimes you can watch these things and then you're just, like, looking at it and you're like, okay, all right, cool, they're done. But it was entertaining. Like, she kept it going with, like, the little stunts and stuff. Definitely very entertaining. I put her in All Right Mama this week. Looking at it and you're like, okay. And then for the runway. Bitch. She looks so good. That face. And I don't know what it is about, like, the wrap. It looks amazing. Like, the boot, that huge golden boot. Are you kidding me?
That really gives money to the boots.
And then there's actually more gold that comes up the plunging V. Oh, huge Grease.
Is it cultural appropriation to wear a do-rag? I don't know, and I don't care. She looks so good. I love this. And, like, the color of it is so pretty. It's, like, not quite white. It's almost like a lilac.
Like pale
so pretty.
lilac, yeah.
And the gold. Oh, my God, yeah, Grease.
Vanity Vane from Sweden. And she gave us real live vocals, right? These are real live vocals.
I couldn't quite tell.
I thought they were.
Yeah, I went kind of back and forth on it.
I could see it not be because it does sound flawless compared to Kitty. So I'm wondering if it was just full on backing and she lip synced. But I guess feigning a talent is better than not. Either way, she sounded great. If it was the real vocals, she sounded amazing. Even with like the choreo that she had going on, it was very much a vibe. I enjoyed it. I think she really did a good job. I've got her in All Right Mama this week.
She looked really hot.
Yeah.
I love this white eyebrow that we're seeing more of. Le Philippe did that a lot on France 3.
Yeah.
I love the song too. The song was really fun. If the vocals were live, they were amazing. If they weren't live, they were still really good.
Yeah.
And I also have her in All Right Mama. The runway.
Holy shit, this runway is amazing.
So gorgeous.
There was like some, I think there's 3 crowns on the money.
Maybe, yeah.
There was some cultural explanation for it that she mentioned, but like, what a boss thing too. She'd be like, oh, well, we've got 3 crowns and I'm going to bring them. Oh, one of them's on my head. And her hair looked amazing. The face. Oh, this is so good to me. Like, huge Grease.
This was my gold star for the week. Absolutely. Like the faux kind of ermine with the way that the little black details were done on the fur. Gorgeous. Like the details everywhere you looked were just like,
Ugh.
oh my God. Dead, dying in a ditch. Grease.
Dead dying in a ditch.
Dead in a ditch.
Dead in a fucking ditch. Kababo.
We are stupid.
Anima motherfucker.
Next up, we have Kitty Scott Claus. I thought this was pretty, but kind of basic.
Yeah.
I like the two colors together, but I thought there could have been more options to represent either like the pound sterling or like, you know, some paper money from the UK. It's nooch.
Yeah, I'm not moved by this really in any way. And then even I guess like when I look at it, especially like from a runway perspective, the first thing I think of is not money. Like that's not what
Yeah.
I'm being given here. I mean, it's not horrible or worth grossing, so I'm gonna nooch it as well. Queen Conch. I don't really like this very much. So the thing I don't like is all that horrible glitter. It looks like a mess and a nightmare to clean up, but it just kind of looks like an accident too. You know what I mean? Like I do like the really hot like fuchsia pink color and everything there.
Yeah.
And there are good elements to this, but like it looks like she had an accident. I'm gonna nooch it.
I hate that you can see the corset through.
Yeah.
Like that fabric didn't fully cover the corset. And Australian money looks really, really cool. It's like holographic and it's like awesome. And I think there was like, I get that she's kind of going for like a gold mine. I guess that's at least what she said kind of look. So I think there was a better concept in here. I thought this was a little disappointing. I'm nooching. Gold mine.
Yeah. I will be nooching.
Next is Alyssa Edwards. And the ponytail.
Oh, bitch. The ponytail.
The like 1 foot high off of her head ponytail.
She's kind of giving me like Celine Dion.
And I love that they said money makes the world go round and she said gold card.
Snatch that gold card. And her silhouette is great. Her silhouette
Yeah.
is so stunning. The only thing, if I were to say anything, it would be like that it looks a little like somebody had their fingers all over it.
It kind of does look fingerprinty.
Yeah.
Needed a good old Windex rub down before the runway.
It's still
But-
a really good grease, though.
Yeah, absolute greasement.
Greasement.
It's your turn.
Athena Likis.
Athena.
Athena Sorgelikis, which used to be her name. I don't know why she changed it. This look is when I'm like, well, obviously I watched her season, but like, it's like, okay, everybody at this point probably is like, okay, this is her aesthetic. We have been given it in a nice, and I applaud her for that, for being able to, in these short amount of time in these episodes, to be like, here I am in a package. This is what my aesthetic is. This is what you can kind of expect from me. And I think that's really like a commendable as a queen, because some queens don't even manage to do that halfway through a season. I do think she looks really good. I think I will start to want a little bit more in terms of the dragginess of her aesthetic. I do like the funny like teeth moment thing. Doesn't necessarily give me money, but I'm greasing it.
I liked the kind of peasant, inspiration storyline that she had going on. You're right that it does kind of encapsulate her silhouette she likes to wear really well. So hopefully we see something a little different, but it's a grease. Next we have Soa Demuse, and I love this hair on
it's
her
so beautiful.
so much.
It's beautiful. The shape of it is like so great. It's just so aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
And it almost looks like it's sandy, the way that the fabric is done. And she brought something else, like something that's a currency that people would use or would have used. And it was really smart. I love this. Grease.
Me too. Yeah, I'm definitely greasing Soa this week. Miranda Lebrun. This is actually pretty cool. I do like it. I don't think I've seen anything really like this. I mean, obviously, like a gold whatever we've seen, but like with like
Yeah.
the animal type head and then like a masky thing, I thought it was pretty cool. And then I think they did even, I don't remember if I looked it up or if they showed it, but they showed what the bills look like, I think, from Brazil. And it had all these animals on it. And I was like, that is so fucking cool. I also think that like she could have gone with like a green rainforest kind of aesthetic, and she didn't. So I like that. I'm gonna grease it.
I really like this. I do think the headpiece kind of engulfs her a little bit because there's like so much going on the shoulders, and then you also have so much going on with the headpiece, and she's like a small gal.
Yeah.
That was my only kind of issue with it, but still agrees. Our top two are Eva La Queen and Vanity Vane. How are we feeling?
I think it was pretty, like, it wasn't unfair. But I think Gala could really have been in the top.
Nalania.
And Nalania. Yeah, Gala and Nalania could have definitely been in the other, like, one of the two spots.
I don't, disagree with this top, but I do think Nalania or Gala could have also been there.
And a lot of the queens thought that the lip sync was, like, lackluster. They were like, ooh, it was not good.
I kind of agree that there wasn't a lot of dancing happening.
Yeah.
It was just, especially Vanity was very much like, I don't know that she really is like a dancer.
Yeah.
She can perform, and her performance to her song was good without like a bunch of choreo.
And she was kind of on a bed for the half of it. So maybe
Yeah.
she can't really dance that well. Either way, I think that they're both deserving of a top spot. And even if the lip sync was a little bit lackluster, Vanity Vane snatches the win. And we got no double win this week. And she's taken the whole 10K. Which apparently is more than the fucking winner on her season.
That's awesome. That is fucking awesome.
Like, are you kidding me?
Do you think that Eva feels like shit that this wasn't a tie?
Probably.
I almost kind of expected them
To give
to
two double
have a tie.
Shantays.
Yeah. Next week we have the ball, which
Ooh.
we are going to do the ball as its own episode because it's just so much, girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of looks.
Let us know how you guys are enjoying this season.
Tell us your favorites. Who are your favorites?
Let us know who you're excited to see in the cast. Maybe like who you didn't know about before and like now you're really excited about them.
I just want to suck their dick.
Well, that would be Galavaro. for
Yes.
Probably everyone. Is there anything else you would like to say? Speak now, forever hold your grease.
My grease, I've been holding it for so long. I just need to let it go and release.
He's bursting.
You guys should like it, subscribe, and comment. And even if it's like a hater troll comment, leave it, bitch.
We love it. We accept all forms of interaction here.
Even if it's discrimination.
Even if it's discrimination, hate speech, Bitcoin.
We'll take it all.
Take it. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Yay, bye.
Bye. I almost just hung up on you.